Yo, what's poppin', people? Long time no see. This is your boy Sifu, that guy, and I know, I'm late to the party. I just flew back in from work, so you guys gotta give me a little grace here, but I promise you guys we're gonna get straight into it. But before we get started, guys, take a look around. I'm doing some cool stuff, some different things here and there now that I hit 500 followers. That was a milestone for me, so I really appreciate that. And guys, I'm gonna do a face reveal at 1,000 followers. I've already decided. So, if you do want to see this ugly mug from Seafood That Guy, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell because we're dropping videos on here a lot. And let's get straight into it.
Hey, listen!
So yeah, y'all, this chapter is crazy. I mean, it's a lot of emotion going on in this chapter, but we pick up where we left off in 1103. As a matter of fact, we pick up mid punch, and before Kuma's punch connects with the chin of Saint Saturn, suddenly we get thrown into a little bit of Kuma's past here. He's remembering the words that Saint Saturn told him on God Valley, where Saint Saturn told him, listen, your only options are slavery or death. He even remembers his father telling him, listen, son, your mother is dead, and I think she's better off that way. I mean, yo, this man Kuma's life, it was a rough one, bro. I mean, ain't none of the rappers out here living the lifestyle that Kuma went through, you know what I'm saying? But he even remembers Jenny crying about how happy she was that she was able to eat enough to make herself full. And even the phone call that he received from Jenny when she was about to die, and she told him, and then he had baby Bonnie. I mean, bro, the emotions are crazy. But anyways, on the next page here, we actually get a reaction from Saint Saturn, and he's saying, Vega Punk, how the hell is this happening? I pressed his self-destruct button days ago when he was out there with the Revolutionary Army. So that's where we get a reveal that this was Saint Saturn's plan all along, right? He was supposed to go back to the headquarters of the Revolutionary Army. Saturn was gonna hit the self-destruct button. You know, that was gonna be that. But this raises a couple of questions in my head. Not only is Saturn playing like 4D chess, you know, when everybody else is playing checkers, but on top of that, how badass is this self-destruct button that it would destroy the entire Revolutionary Army HQ? You know what I mean? This kind of lends credence to my egghead will be destroyed theory. If you haven't checked out that theory, make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. The link will be in the description, but there's a couple of things in this chapter that confirms that theory. So I'm just saying, we're gonna take a W. But anyway, this man Kuma connects with a charged up hockey right hook, which feels like, honestly, he's been charging this right hook for, I don't know, 40 years. How old is Kuma? He's been charging up this hockey fist for a while, and he hits the hell out of Saturn, sends him flying, and he even goes crashing through a couple of the buildings on Egghead, and it looks like he's lost a horn. And this man Saturn just looks damaged, dog. I mean, it just looks bad. All the Marines' mouths are dropped wide open. This man Kuma actually has to take a knee directly after that because it just took a lot out of him. I mean, he's been working on this punch for 40 years, you know what I'm saying? So he takes a breather, and you know, people underestimate exactly what and who Luffy is, but honestly, Luffy does this every day. I mean, Luffy wakes up in the morning, eats a meat-favored breakfast, and punches out somebody in the world government for fun. Let's be real. But anyway, we actually get some very telling words from Vega Punk here as Kuma reaches in to hug Bonnie, and now everybody else can move now that Saint Saturn's knocked on his behind. Vega Punk actually explains that he doesn't really know what happened. You know what I'm saying? He did not install a self-destruct switch in Kuma, but instead he installed a shutdown switch so that they wouldn't be able to use Kuma as a suicide weapon, but rather Kuma would just shut down and be immobile, which pretty much looks like what is happening right now. So it's kind of crazy to see that Vega Punk even then was already thinking ahead and going against what the world government was asking him to do. But he goes on to say that it's true then, it's not just the physical strength that is the secret power of the Buccaneers, but it's something else that makes them remarkable. And guys, I don't know what that something else is. Your guess is as good as mine. Is it Kuma's soul? I've seen people throw around that Buccaneers have double souls, which is why people like Blackbeard might be, a Buccaneer. I've seen a bunch of different theories on it. So let me know down in the comments exactly what you think that the Buccaneer's special ability is. But we actually get a small panel of Kizaru getting up here, and he's saying, well, it's over. And, everybody else is kind of happy for Kuma here. We see Sentomaru, and we see the most incompetent Marines manage to lose Luffy. So now Luffy is missing after eating all that food. I wonder what's going on there. But after that, we get the part that we've all been waiting for. We get Bonnie telling her father, thank you. I saw all your memories. My mom was such a wonderful person. And I know now that you wrote me all those letters. And I know that they call you a tyrant. But I know my dad is the kindest person in the entire world. And I'll never forget that. And to be honest, guys, you have to have no heart if you're not feeling something for Bonnie right here. I mean, we've been building up to this point for I don't remember how long. But guys, drop a like on the video for this moment. This is what Egghead was for. So in our next couple of panels, Saturn actually begins to stir, right? He begins to get up, and we see that this man Kuma didn't just hit him in the face. The man knocked one of his horns off, and his right arm seems to be completely disintegrated. Yo, was Kuma's fist like coated in Conqueror's hockey or something? It didn't seem like that to me. It seemed like a regular armament hockey punch. But hey, you guys let me know in the comments. But Saturn gets up, he's all frazzled. He's saying, Vega Punk, how do you explain this? It had to have been something that you did. And Vega Punk's like, hey bro, beats me. I mean, I can call it the power of love if that makes you feel better. But Vega Punk has no idea here, and I'm glad I'm doing a review on the official translation here, because the other translations made it seem like the power of love was like an actual power, but you can see here that it's really just kind of a joke. It's just him saying, listen, I have no idea how Kuma is able to still move. In our very next panel, we see that Saturn is actually regenerating his horns and his arms, and Sanji's like, yo, his body's regenerating. So, I mean, we all could have assumed this, right? We could have assumed that the 5 Elder Stars all have regenerating powers, right? If you don't have regenerating powers at this late in the game, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So even Luffy's able to come back to life after dying by Kaido's hand. So, I mean, come on, you got to at least be able to regenerate limbs. But before they can even get further into that, this man Saint Saturn goes to stomp this man Kuma out, and Bonnie is panicking because Kuma's not moving, right? He's completely stopped moving. He's immobilized, and the foot is coming right for him. Sanji then springs into action here. He kicks the foot away, and he's telling Saturn, listen, you're not going to do anything to break Bonnie's heart, all right? So just back the hell off. And I'm just going to say real quick, Sanji, just be careful. We do know Bonnie's age now. I'm just saying, dog, just be careful. It's okay to save her, but just make sure that's all you're doing, big dog. You get what I'm saying? Frankie actually follows up behind Sanji and hits Saturn with a Frankie radical beam and pierces Saturn, it looks like, through the chest. Yo, this man Saturn's durability ain't that great. I mean, you would think he would have some armament hockey, but maybe not. Anyways, Kizaru actually comments here, and he gets up and he says, yes, that is true, and you've developed very well. But in the blink of an eye, this man appears behind Frankie and laser kicks him away. Yo, this battle's starting to heat up. Kizaru is actually done with his rest here, and he goes to Saturn's aid, and he says, listen, now that Kuma's here, I would say we got enough people to play this game, so let's finally end this. Yo, this man Kizaru is back to G mode. Who knew? You were just getting your behind whooped by Luffy. Now you're talking about ending this? Okay. Even Vega Punk has something to say about this, and he's telling Kizaru, yo, you have no heart, bro. You're truly a sad man. And Kizaru responds by saying, yeah, you're right. I'm a miserable sight. I should have brought darker shades. And to be honest with you, in the spoilers, it said that Kizaru looked like he was about to cry, but that is just not true. He doesn't look like he's about to cry here. He actually looks like he's throwing sarcasm right back at Vega Punk. I mean, you guys tell me, look at this panel. Does it look like this is a sad guy right here? I understand that Vega Punk and Bonnie and all of them are his family, but he's talking about ending this. He's saying, yo, we need to get back to business. And Kizaru just seems like he's in straight business mode here. So you guys tell me. But anyways, we cut to the next panel where it is absolute mayhem because the Buster Call has been activated. And I mean, bro, listen, guys, y'all seen the video that I made last week, and if you haven't, make sure you guys go out and check it out. It is a theory just on the destruction of Egghead Island, so I would ask you, please go check that out. It's an awesome video. But the world government declared Egghead an enemy to themselves now, you know what I'm saying? So they're getting ready to erase this thing. I'm surprised they don't just get to do it with the Mother Flame, but who knows? Anyways, the Buster Call has been initiated, and we get some telling words from Saturn here. And he says, those who study the secrets of the world, those who possess the blood of a lost people, those who have awakened an ancient god, this island is full of inconvenient people who must be eradicated. And you can just see the menace and the vitriol in his eyes. That is the end of the chapter. We have no break next week, so hey, give a round of applause for that, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this crazy chapter. What do you guys think is going to happen going forward now that a Buster Call has been initiated on Egghead? There's actually a bottle of rum here in the background, which is kind of weird. It's one of the buildings on Egghead Island. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Of course, make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell because I got to talk about this chapter midweek as well. This has been your boy, Seafood That Guy, coming to you live. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.